Find the LCD for each of the following sets of two fractions and rewrite each fraction with the LCD. Alright, so let's see what we have here. We have 5c over 18a cubed b, and we have 7 over 10 ab squared c. So let's first factor the denominators and find the LCD. Alright, so 18a cubed b is 2 times 3 times 3 times a cubed times b. I should say 2 times 3 square. Alright, and 10 ab squared c is 2 times 5 times a times b squared times c. So my LCD, let's see, I would need 2, 3 to the second, 5, a to the third, b to the second, and c. Alright, so now we sort of ask ourselves, well, we have to look at each of these denominators and say kind of, what's missing? We compare the denominator to the LCD, say what's missing? Alright, so let's see, for that first denominator, we had 18a cubed b. So let's see, or it's easier to compare it to the factored form that we've already written. So what's missing? A 5 is missing. We have the a cube. We have one b. I need another b to make it a b squared, and I need a c. And if I multiply by that quantity in the denominator, I have to multiply by that same quantity in the numerator. Alright, let's look at the second fraction. And again, it's easier to compare with the factored form. So let's see, we have 2, the 2 is taken care of. We're missing the 3 squared. We need a 3 squared. The 5's taken care of. We have an a, but we need an a cubed. So I need to multiply by a squared. We have the b squared, we have the c. Alright, so multiply the numerator by 3 squared a squared as well. Alright, and so now we clean this up. So the fractions are 25b c square over the LCD. Now it's, we usually in this situation we write the LCD in its simplified form, so that's going to be 90 a cubed b squared c. Alright, and the second fraction, 7 times 3 squared times a squared, that's 7 times 9, that's 63 a squared, over, and again the common denominator is 90 a cubed b squared c. Let's look at exercise B. Our fractions are 2p over p plus 5 and 4 over p minus 2. Alright, so our fractions, our denominators are already factored, so then the LCD is simply p plus 5 by p minus 2. And so in this case, it's really easy to determine what's missing. We just need the other factor. Alright, so for the first fraction, it's good practice to put that p plus 5 in parentheses. We're missing the p minus 2. So I multiply by p minus 2 here. Same thing in the numerator. And the second fraction, I have the p minus 2. I need to multiply it by the p plus 5. Alright, so equivalently, our fractions are, we would have 2p by p minus 2, applying the distributive property. That yields 2p squared minus 4p. Now, for the denominator, we generally leave it in its factored form in this situation. So I'll leave it as p plus 5 by p minus 2. And for the second fraction, I have 4 times p plus 5. Again, applying the distributive property, that's 4p plus 20 over again p plus 5 by p minus 2.